the thin veneer of society will crumble. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. I don't know if you guys have thought about this yet. Increased violence, increased threats, challenges to our everyday way of life. When people are hungry, they get desperate. When they can't get water, they get desperate. When political tensions raise, they get desperate. When EBT goes down, they get desperate. A lot of people get desperate. Why? Why? Because they don't prepare. They don't have any extra food. People are seriously freaking out when EBT went down. The day of. They're like, what am I gonna eat? Seriously? After not even 24 hours? Because they didn't have any food in their house? They go get food every single day? That's crazy. Look for increased threats to you, your loved ones, and those around you. Things are getting, as we've seen, if you have eyes that are actually open and see what has been going on and where we're headed. There's a lot of agendas in play right now pushing us certain directions. Have you guys heard about bugs? Eating bugs? Yeah. I've been there, done that in survival situations, but no, I don't choose to do that. Same with the meatless society. Yeah, I don't choose that either. I just really don't want to play in the system anymore. But what I'm getting at with this video, actually before I get there, before I go into the more in depth and stuff, what I'm talking about, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Also down below there's a little heart with a thanks in it. If you want to help out the channel, it's called a super thanks. It's kind of like a super chat on a live stream. You can donate to the channel, help me out, provide good content for you guys, help me do the things, get better gear, better equipment, stuff like that, so that I can show that stuff on video for you guys. And also, the more subscribers, the more comments, the more shares, the more all these things, the more thumbs up, the more visible that the videos are in the algorithm. You guys probably already know that, but if we really want to reach more people and build more assets instead of liabilities out there, which means fewer people coming for your stuff and my stuff, then we need to beat them at their own game. We need to reach more people. We've been doing a fairly good job at that lately on the channel. Lots of new subscribers. Welcome new subscribers. There's a lot of chaos going on, and it's only going to get worse, honestly. That's why a lot of what I talk about here and on Patreon, check it out, links in the description below. Hundreds of videos there, exclusive content. Come join Team AP. We do go more in depth on this kind of stuff and security and defensive related stuff there, as well as gardening and general preparedness and lots of other topics. But I show there, my garden, growing food. I don't yet raise animals. Yes, I know I need to. We're working on getting some stuff set up where we can build a chicken coop, chicken run, stuff like that, and get our own chickens. But I have tribe, which is also something I talk about a lot. Tribe. You need tribe to get through this. You cannot pull proper security with your family unless, say, you have, it's you, your wife, and, 4 to 5, 6 teenagers, boys, girls, it doesn't matter. The girls are capable too a lot of times of providing security. And just the division of labor. You can't do everything yourself. I can't do everything myself. I need a tribe. I need reliable people that I can trust and I can go to in time of need, especially the upcoming need. Along with that, also we talk on Patreon a lot about like tactical stuff, training lessons learned from our group's trainings and stuff like that. But that kind of stuff is really the direction I'm trying to get squared away in right now. Fitness. that's one of the things. If you're in the understanding that things are going to get worse, with violence, chaos, collapse, food shortages, anything like that, you need to be more fit. Because everything's going to be more challenging in an SHTF scenario. When stuff totally goes south, it's going to be a lot more challenging. You're not going to be, probably not, I wouldn't be, going to work and sitting at a desk anymore. You're going to be out and about, doing things, moving your body, functional fitness. I also talk about that on Patreon. I list my workouts, my daily workouts on there to help encourage people also. But what I'm getting at, I'm sorry, this is kind of going along talking about things, but also building to what I'm talking about. The thin veneer of society. Okay, back to topic. It's been 5 minutes and I haven't got to the topic yet, really. Sorry. Okay, we in the United States are spoiled. We're spoiled rotten because we are very blessed. Look at the abundance in our grocery stores, even with shortages and stuff like that going on. Look at all the options we have. Look at all the goodness that we have. But because of that, we become spoiled. We become soft. It's a lot of people say our founding fathers would have been shooting by now. Yeah, they would have been, for a lot of reasons. But Americans are not equipped to deal with chaotic situations as well as some people in other countries. A lot of people think, oh, we're first world country, we got it all going on, we're badass, stuff like that. Pardon my language. I really try to keep it nice and clean here, family friendly. We think we're better than third world countries. Well, you know what? People in third world countries are a lot more agrarian society. They're a lot more able to deal with challenges and with challenging situations, shortages, stuff like that, adversity, than Americans are, because we are so blessed and so spoiled. You see Black Friday, people are beating each other up to get stuff, to get that big screen TV or whatever. People were fighting over toilet paper a couple years ago. You see rioting, looting, and burning in Portland, Seattle, all that BS and stuff like that all over the nation in different places over really actually little things. When you look at it, first world problems, right? First world issues. Think about what it's going to be like when it really gets bad. People are going to lose their ever-loving minds. And it's going to get chaotic. It's going to get violent. You have to be willing to do the things. You have to talk about this. You have to discuss it. You have to know what you do if, what you do when, how do you do, all these kind of things. We're all in different situations here. We all have different security constraints, abilities, our area of operations, meaning where we live, what the terrain is like. Do you live in a city? Do you live rural? Stuff like that. There's all different kinds of considerations to take into account, and threats and situations. Bugging out is something we talk about. Bugging in is optimal, but if you live urban, if you live in a city, I would highly recommend really getting bug out plans squared away, meaning primary bug out location, alternate, tertiary, maybe even a backup to all those, and then 2 or 3 routes to each one, and caches and stuff like that. I know it's a lot. But people, seriously, like the EBT thing, people are losing their minds just because 24 hours hadn't even passed. And they're like, what are we going to do? How are we going to get food? Oof. Really? For one thing, it depends on where you are. Around me, where I live, if people are standing in this environment like I am right now asking, what am I going to eat? Freaking look around you. There's food everywhere. There's wild edibles everywhere around here. And I get it. It's different in different situations. You're not going to go foraging for wild edibles in New York City. But there probably are a lot that people don't even think about. These are all skill sets that you need to be at least thinking about and working on. And I say you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying this out of my concern for you and the fact that I want to empower you guys to live through this, to survive. We won't all survive. A lot of people, this is going to get really ugly, people. really bloody. A lot of people are going to die. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people think about conflict, and they think, okay, oh yeah, a lot of people are going to get, you know, shot and killed and all that stuff like that. Yes, that's true. But more people are going to die from, you know, going out and splitting some firewood and getting a splinter in their hand and their finger or whatever, and getting infected, and then not having a hospital to go to, not having antibiotics stockpiled like you should. And they'll die of something simple like that, or a cold, or whatever it may be. The lack of having medical services is another reason why we talk about being medically prepared in the preparedness community. And on that note, preparedness community, all these YouTube channels out there, there's a lot. I'm just one of many. I'm a small fish in a big pond. There's a lot of huge prepper channels out there. There's Canadian Prepper, there's City Prepping, there's Viking Preparedness, there's Bear Independent, there's Southern Prepper 1, there's Survival Living, there are so many good, Pinball Preparedness, Magic Prepper, Risky Crisky, big and small. There's a lot of channels out there, tons of channels. I'm sorry if I didn't mention your channel. Doesn't mean I don't love your content. One person I really like is Bjorn or something like that from, I think he's in Norway. Awesome dude, talks about a lot of stuff, a lot of manly stuff, about masculinity and stuff like that. But anyway, that's way off topic. The thin veneer of society in this country will collapse much harder and be much more difficult to deal with than a lot of other countries. We don't have a leg up on third world countries when it comes to stuff like that. We will suffer greatly because people won't know what to do without power. They won't know what to do without their iPhone or their iPad or their smart TV or their smartwatch or their, you know, their brand new vehicles or whatever it may be. They don't think about basic life necessities and how important they are. Food, water, growing your own food, foraging, hunting, fishing, trapping, snaring, all these things that will help you be self-sustainable, help you exist when the system around you crumbles. When the system around me crumbles, I'll be like, okay, let's up our foraging game. Let's go out and make sure we got a bunch of wild edibles to start dehydrating. You know? And if we don't have power, hook up a generator to the dehydrator. Or, it's summer still, dehydrate in the sun. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Let me check my time because I got upload limits with my internet. And actually, I don't really have that much time. So maybe that'll be a different topic. The idea that just came to my mind for another video. Maybe tomorrow's video. But anyway, I hope that I'm getting through to you guys. I hope that I'm making a difference. I hope that you guys are taking this seriously. Especially your diet, your fitness, and your overall knowledge, your mental toughness. That is what's going to get you through hard times. So please, stay encouraged, stay positive. Know that yes, hard times are coming. But if you're doing your best right now to mitigate any effects of that, then I give you a big thumbs up. I'm really proud of you guys out there. There's a lot of you subscribers who are probably way more prepared than I am. That's awesome. That's cool. I don't pretend to be the master of anything here. I'm just a guy talking to sideways Android, not even a cell, you know. The only reason why I have a smartphone is because of YouTube and this stuff, so I can reach and empower other people. Other than that, I would just go with like a flip dumb phone. I don't care. I'm not Mr. Technology. That's why I don't edit my videos or anything like that. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you are, you realize how blessed you are and where that blessing comes from. I'm very proud and happy with the community as a whole. All these channels I mentioned and all the other awesome channels out there, go to them, subscribe, make comments, like their videos, hit the thumbs up, support the whole community. It's very important. I don't want it all to myself. I want to grow everything. I want to empower everybody and uplift everybody. So have a wonderful day and blessings to you and yours.